We
Uh,
are
You're gonna need to do the recap again, I'm afraid. Sorry.
okay. So last time in D&D, we totally didn't skip like 20 minutes of dialogue. Last time on D&D, the party followed the brothers back to their house. They scared the brothers away, and then went to the forest to possibly find the bandit lord. They didn't do that, but they did stumble upon a bandit camp, where they did not only find some bandits, but also some professional-looking soldiers, some human and some elf. Um, the party, as well to be precise, Igor managed to capture one of the bandits, abduct him really, and now they are in the war camp where they are going to meet with General Mobu.
Nice.
I think that sums it up pretty good.
Okay, so let's follow him into the tent, I guess.
Okay, so the tent itself is not that much bigger than a normal. I can do it again. Oh. Okay, so the general's tent is not that much bigger than a normal soldier's tent. However, it's quite a bit more comfortable than outside. There's a little fireplace inside the tent, of course, completely safe, and it's quite pleasant in there. He invites you to just take a seat at a chair or even on his own personal bed. He does not seem to care that much about formalities.
I take a seat in a chair.
I want to sit on his bed. Yeah.
So I guess you'll take a seat.
Yeah.
Or does Igor keep on standing?
I will sit on Boris.
Interesting choice. Wait, on who?
His turtle.
Boris is
Oh yeah,
Jordan.
yeah.
Yeah, I put my turtle
Yeah.
on the ground and I sit on him.
Yeah, for a moment I thought that Boris was one of the brothers you encountered previous time. I was like, wait, hold on.
It wouldn't even be out of character.
Yeah, exactly. So, the general offers you something to drink. Did you want some wine or some other beverage or just some simple water?
Do you happen
I'll have
to
some
have
wine.
vodka?
No.
I fear that we don't have that.
Oh, you must try it. Here, I will make you some.
Igor, we're on a job here. Let's.
I know. It's called functioning alcoholism. Take my alchemy jug and I make some vodka, and
Okay.
I pour it in a glass for him, and I hand him a glass of vodka, and I
So-
pour one for myself.
Okay. So, he asks you, so are you supposed to sip it or empty it in one go?
In one go.
You can
I
drink
think-
it all any way you want.
He
Vodka always works.
what is worse? Could you repeat it?
So vodka always works. You can drink it any way you want.
Ah, okay. He empties his glass in one go. Just
I do
Damn.
the same.
cool. He puts it down. That's some good stuff. Anyway, let's not get distracted. So, your mission. I only got some vague details about it and that you were coming and I had to prepare myself a bit for you. So could you please inform me, since you did travel through the area, I guess, and you were later than I expected. So did something happen on the way? It's
No. We definitely didn't take a detour. We didn't kill anyone, if that's what you're wondering. Just, yeah.
do you want to roll for deception or do you?
I mean, I could, but I guess you can tell I'm lying.
Yeah.
We did find a camp, and we brought you one of their men.
You found the main camp
We are
in one
not.
day.
No,
We're not sure.
how
It
big
was.
was.
It was a camp
Yeah.
in the woods.
Oh, just normal camp.
It looked pretty shady, so.
Well, that's. Well, it shames me to say, but it's really better than most of what my man could do. We rarely found a camp in the last 2 months, and you just found one on your first day here.
That's
That's
why
impressive.
the Emperor sent us.
That's
Or the
impressive.
king, or whatever we have here.
Anyway, so this prisoner of yours, for how long has he been knocked out?
How long did it take us to get here?
8
Few
hours.
hours, I think.
Yeah.
Few hours at least. 8 or something.
So he could wake up any minute now.
Mhm.
We hope so.
Well,
Maybe he's in a coma.
well, I guess until he wakes up, we better discuss the plan, if you have a plan, that is.
The plan of what?
Well, from what I heard, you are here to eliminate the Bandit Lord, right? Go right for the head. Yeah.
Yeah, Iggy
Yeah.
makes great plans, so he probably has a few, in stock.
Yes, of course, I have many plans. I just want to know which one you want to hear.
I want to hear the one with the highest possibility of succeeding.
Oh well, that's
All
none
of
of them.
my plans.
No, that's none of them.
All of my plans.
They're
the same
equal-
possibility.
Yeah, about 30%.
Okay, so
Equal
shoot.
possibility.
Tell me then.
Well, surely our best bet
Goodbye.
for now would be to interrogate the prisoner and see if we can get any information from him. Perhaps whether that was the main camp and whether anyone there was the leader, or whether they could lead us to the leader.
Yeah. And then we could set it on fire, maybe.
What do you want to do?
Just brainstorming, guys.
Yeah, well,
Set it
sure.
on
Just
fire.
keep on throwing ideas out there, and
You want to set fire to the forest?
Yeah. The forest, the camp.
That will surely
the same.
kill the
when you
leader.
phrase it like that, it sounds bad.
Well-
However, if the leader is in the forest, he will definitely die.
Well, that's true, but
100%
There's like a high
possibility of
chance.
success. 100% success.
well, the thing is,
What if he's a tiefling, though?
he could escape, or he could even have magicians with him, for all we know. So there's really no guarantee, and I would rather not take such a big risk because, well, if we burn down the entire forest, you better bet that the local populace is going to turn against us.
Yes.
Well, he does have a lot of well-armed people with him, not just merely bandits.
Wait.
You saw some elves and some humans who were well-armed, and they wore special armor, I think. I could not recognize any symbols on them.
Oh God, that's definitely not good.
What is this?
They look
what
pretty
could this
weak to
mean?
me.
And here I was hoping that we were just dealing with a particular annoying normal bandit. Managed to get a few deserters or something, but well, the elves mean, of course, that he is backed by another nation. That's bad. So,
Yeah. Elsa.
Or it could be a revolution. Normally, I would support revolutions, but this time I get money if I oppose a revolution. So
And so you did say that you did not see any like symbols or insignias on them, right?
Nothing
yes,
recognizable.
that is right.
But wait, I forgot. Did they look weak? Or did they look strong? Like their auras? This is a question for a DM, by the way.
Oh, so they were purple.
Mhm.
Purple is around your level, like your individual
Okay,
level.
yeah.
So extremely strong then. Cool.
Yes. That's pretty strong. Okay.
They could kill a man by one punch.
What kind of
Yeah,
man?
well, he was
Probably.
hardly a man. It's just a bob.
You killed someone with a
No,
punch.
No,
a
no,
single
no.
punch.
No,
I'm
we've
saying
already
just
they
a
been over
could
saying,
have
this.
you
killed.
know.
They could have killed someone named Bob with a single punch.
Exactly. Just a way of
Purely in theory,
phrasing.
right?
Yeah.
Hypothetical situation didn't actually
Okay.
happen.
So, well, in that case, well, this does complicate stuff because, well, if there are no insignias, we cannot like call out the nation and demand they take our troops back. They are basically operating as a rogue army or like rogue units, and this does mean that if we send you back into the forest, that you might, well, be killed by overwhelming numbers that are actually more than regular bandits. And, well, that would be a great loss to the entire nation. We will have to change our plans around this new information.
What are your thoughts on the elves being there? Do you have any theories about that?
Well, of course, it's quite logical that Fallon looks at us with hate. After all, we did push him back over the hills, the mountains,
Yes.
and like a lot of our more southeastern lands are formerly theirs, and let's just say that our former rulers were not always that kind towards elves.
Right.
But our military
True.
is big enough to intimidate them, so we should not expect any full-scale invasion of them. They probably just send a few detachments to strengthen the chaos here.
Maybe they were quite well armed though. They appeared. It wasn't some kind of ragtag group. You know what I mean? It was more of a.
Yes.
You know. They appeared organized.
Yeah, an army.
Well, since you guys are professionals in the fields, do you think it's possible that Fallon has their own little special force group?
I suppose
Would I
that's entirely
know
possible.
that?
You wouldn't. It's not like you would or you would know. It's like would your character consider that to be an option?
Yeah, but I don't know if my character, you know, what kind of information my character has.
Well, you have been traveling a lot, right?
Yeah.
And you're an elf, right?
Well, not really.
Wait,
Yeah.
just messed
Either
up.
you are or you're not. How can you not really? Oh wait, yeah. No, it's actually true for you. You can be an elf.
Yeah.
Still funny though. You know, not really.
What does that mean? Not really.
No, but you know, the parents were elves, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that does mean that you like lived in elven lands,
Yeah,
and you did of course experience that culture and stuff.
exactly.
Anyway, well, I think that most of you, since you're in the field, you would certainly consider it to be an option that you perhaps have to deal with. But I would rather that you like make that decision for your own character rather than I just say, "Oh, you think that's
Yeah, I know, but I don't really know anything about, you know, Bellon, which doesn't really, make sense for my character. But okay, it's fine. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe. Elves are kind of sneaky like that, so
kind of sneaky like."
yeah. They won't do any of the dirty work themselves, though.
So you say that it's possible that they will just use the bandits and they will just chicken out once they are pressured into a corner.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
That would be beneficial because that means that their actual fighting force is not as powerful as it seems.
But we should not expect that. We should expect the worst, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It doesn't
And
pay to
then
be
the
unprepared.
humans, that's quite troublesome as well.
Hmm?
Especially because we don't have any symbols on them. So we don't know if they are just deserters from the army. If they are perhaps special forces from Zhao, or just normal soldiers from Zhao, or wherever they really come from. They are a big wild card in this situation. But perhaps our little friend over here can help us.
Indeed.
You guys don't happen to have a method of waking him up, do you?
As a matter of fact, we do.
Play the
Can
bagpipe.
make him speak
What?
against his will. Ellie can make him speak even if he doesn't want to. She has the honest truth.
Yeah, but if he's asleep,
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be talking much.
He has to enter.
Yeah, well, like after we wake
He
him
has-
up.
Yeah, but how
Yeah,
are we going
yeah.
to wake him up?
Oh, I splashed some vodka on his face.
Oh, of course.
Does that wake him up?
Roll a d20, please.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Good rolls today.
Is
so
that
far.
to roll? Okay, yeah. The strong smell of vodka does get through the guy, and he starts waking up. His eyes slowly opening as he takes in what he sees before him. What?
what?
Who are you people?
Surprise!
Where am I?
Yes, that is the question, isn't it? Okay, so
Where are any of us?
I think the more pertinent question, in fact, is where were you? That camp that we found you at, what was it?
He looks at you with suspicion. And why would I tell you that?
Look around you.
He looks around him.
Do you recognize this place?
I flex my muscles. Ellie, you should too.
It's a tent.
Indeed. Do you recognize us?
No.
Exactly. Do you recognize this? And I pull out a weapon. I don't know what I have. I pull out a
Weapon.
You have
dagger.
a hand axe.
I'll go for a dagger.
Okay.
No, not in particular, no.
Ah, but it's a knife, yes?
Yes.
So now do you
How
understand why it
about
would
this?
be
I pull
important
out
to...
my dagger.
Oh.
Hey, this
No,
one?
no, no.
I
you
pull out
don't-
my
you-
flute.
No, guys. I was doing
What's
something
this?
there.
I start playing.
Ah.
Shaggy menacingly plays her bagpipe.
Shaggy, roll intimidation.
I have amnesia, mate. I don't recognize anything.
Look, the point is...
He has a concussion.
Oh no!
I don't think I hit him in the face. I think I just wait,
Hit him on
did
the
I?
It doesn't matter. You
Not
hit him
smart.
on the head.
Uh,
Oh no, you choked him, didn't you?
yeah, I choked him.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
He does have brain damage from a lack of oxygen, but no. He's relatively fine.
so now do you see why it would be in your best interests to answer our questions? I say as Shaggy plays the bagpipes over my shoulder.
No,
She can go
He-
much
he-
louder
he
than
goes.
this.
yes, I see why I should talk. So, well, if you found me at the camp, then, well, it was abandoned camp.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty obvious. And I don't know what else to really tell you. I mean, we were staying there for 4 days. Well, I think it was 4 days.
Staying there
how
for
much
4
time
days. Where were you going to go next?
I don't know. The captain just takes us somewhere else whenever we leave.
The captain, he was there.
Of course the captain is with us. Why would the captain not lead us?
This captain, he's the leader of all the bandits in the forest. Yes.
What? No, of course not. He's just the captain.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. So, who does the captain report to?
Well, the captain he eyes Mobu. The captain reports to the general.
The general.
Yeah.
Which general?
Well, we only know him as the general, but I did hear it was in the main camp like 2 weeks ago.
The main camp.
Yeah.
And whereabouts is that? Don't say in the forest or I'll cut your ear off.
Do you even want an answer then?
Okay, which do you know directions?
Can I see if Mobu
course.
looks surprised? Like do an inside check on Mobu.
Sure, roll inside.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll take it.
Ooh.
Okay, it's 12. So as far as you can see, he's just listening to the guy and really taking in the information, making mental notes and stuff about it.
Okay.
He does not seem to have a personal connection to anything that's been said.
No.
Okay, so now we're on this map. The general does take a map out for the guy so he can pinpoint you in the general direction.
The general direction.
Shut up.
So, you guys found the camp around here, but the main camp is here.
All right. This main camp. How many more of you are there? at the
Well,
camp?
that really depends. We have several like other camps, like my camp, moving around the place, but I would say that the main camp has at least 200 men stationed there at all times.
I see. Well armed? Well armored?
He looks at the daggers again. Not per se.
Can I insight check that? See if
Sure.
he seems to be telling the truth. Okay, my insight.
Do you have like -1 on charisma?
Can I give Mel a bardic inspiration?
What do you want to do?
Give him bardic inspiration.
Sure.
Okay. I'll just play a few notes, I guess.
Well,
You'll need it.
I'm not going to be using that inspiration right now, I don't think.
Does anybody else want to insight that?
Not me. I don't have very good insight.
Okay, so if
11.
just either Malfoy doing it, then while you guys just nod along as he says that, the general, however, interrupts him. You are keeping something a secret. Come on, spit it out. I may be a bandit, but I don't have that much of a moral conviction when it comes to getting my information. And if you don't speak up, I will let these guys do some work on you. The bandit is a bit terrified of the general, of course, under these threats. Who wouldn't be? So he starts talking again. Well, of course, most men aren't that well armed. I mean, most of us are just commoners, really. We only got our weapons when we joined the army. But sometimes there are armed men, professionals, and they even at our own small outpost camp, there were like 2 groups. They were just a handful, but just the feeling when you're next to them or nearby, they were terrifying.
Do you know where they're from?
Well, I've seen some elves. That's for sure. They were at our camp. Well, of course, humans. And well, I did hear some rumors about other races in the other camps, but I haven't seen them myself.
Right.
You say they have their own outpost, other than the camp.
Well, there are several other outposts. Yeah, moving camps, like mine.
What is the purpose of these camps moving around?
Well, so that the army doesn't find them, of course.
You didn't do a very good job, did you? Because I found you.
Well, no Quinn force has been able to define the camps in camping like a couple of
But we
weeks.
are a Queen force. So we did find you.
Well, we were doing pretty good, okay.
No, you weren't. You suck.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to find you.
You just got lucky. Anyway. So, do you guys have any other questions, or?
I think I'm done.
We need to find where these professionals come from. If we take them out, I think the rest of the army will be easy to take out.
Hmm. That's a good point. Where do you suggest we start with that? Oh, should we? We shouldn't talk about this with this man here.
Why not? He's not going
Just knock him
anywhere.
out again.
Just in case, you never know. Can we? Is there a dungeon you can put him in for a while?
I am sure that we can make some place for this guy somewhere.
Okay. Anyone else got any questions for him, or?
Well, if he can point us to where the others are, I don't think it's that useful.
All right.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name? Why would you want to know that?
Just tell me your name.
Just answer the question.
Well, he is like really confused. Like you're going through his head of all the possibilities of why would they even want to know my name? I gave him all the information, right? Eventually, he does answer. My name is Tivoris.
Can I insight check that as well? Does it seem like he's being
Tivoris?
honest about that?
Sure.
Is that your first name?
No, it's my last name.
What's your first name?
Stu.
Okay. Is he lying?
He is speaking the truth.
Okay.
Okay. Could you write that name out for us, please?
Yeah.
Two. No. Before. Okay.
Okay.
I am good
Is
at
that a
finding a
generator
name
name?
from the spot.
Is that a generator name?
No.
And would you say you were high up the ranks?
Well, I was definitely high, but not of the rank.
Okay,
hilarious.
interesting. Thank you, Sue.
What are you going to do with me now?
I
Yo-yo.
imagine we'll have you put. Oh.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's just a
Punch.
joke. Don't worry.
Not
Oh.
kid, just punch.
Well, that. I mean, depending on who's doing it, that might be the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to risk that.
Probably.
General. Strange request, but when you take this man to a cell, could you get him changed into kind of prisoner's clothes and set his clothes aside for us?
Of
For
course.
educational purposes.
Indeed.
Yeah, we can do that. That's cool.
Thank you.
Well then, if you would like, you can stay a night at the camp, and you can join me for dinner as well. You can perhaps get some decent food instead of what you got on the road.
What's on the menu?
Well, the man did find some deer around the area, so I guess that'll be on the menu.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
Well, and I'll see you tonight, and hopefully we can make some final plans, and perhaps think of something before dinner. Because personally, I would like to be out of this mess as soon as possible. The Shaanxi province is a troublesome place, and well, the Bandit Lord does not help in any capacity.
Indeed. Don't worry, we'll do our best to handle this situation quickly for you.
Thanks.
Dan, if I sent you a message on Discord, would it show up on the stream or?
I can read it on my phone.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
Are you plotting behind my back?
no.
Yeah.
Wait, but is it something your characters would discuss?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, interesting.
What is this?
Something,
let's
you know,
kill
something
General
between
Mobu. Stanley, what are you talking? No, okay.
Shh. You weren't supposed to say.
Please don't tell me that's what you actually said.
no, he hasn't said anything yet.
Oh. Would be pretty funny though, not gonna lie.
Okay, let's see this.
Anyway,
Alright, that. Alright,
Yeah,
don't worry
I
about
just,
it, Ray.
you know, in case you forgot. Yeah, just in case you forgot because
I
we
did
haven't
forget.
played for a while.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because we haven't played for a while, so I thought, you know, I wouldn't mind it.
what did you forget? Please.
No, don't worry about it. It's nothing important. Right, so I guess we're gonna go and explore the camp a bit, yeah? While we wait for dinner time?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure. So while you leave the tent, you notice that the some of the torches and campfires have gone out. Ooh, spooky. But luckily, a local wizard who's enlisted in the army uses his magic to light them up. He casts a spell that some of you might recognize as Burning Hands, and he lights the fires in the campfire, the torches in the campfires. But then you hear a scream of a soldier. "Watch where you shoot at! You almost hit us!"
Oh.
The wizard looks confused. "What? I can control it, of course. It's not like the mist that floats everywhere. It's my own goddamn magic." And the two begin to argue a bit.
Ladies, relax. It's just a bit of fire. We've all been there.
A bit of fire that almost burned my face.
But almost being the operative word.
I think it would be an improvement, actually.
Wow. Unbelievable.
This man is actually the most handsome man you've ever seen.
Eh.
The soldier looks very offended, and he looks at the group and then looks at the wizard and just walks off, just cursing you.
Now that's a burn.
Self-high.
Yeah, let's
I
insult
told
more
you.
people. So much fun.
I told the Will that was a nice trick. Maybe I should try to do that as well.
There was a nice what?
Trick. Trick.
Trick. Trick.
He's
Ah.
not from here.
Trick.
Yeah, he's from Paxi. He has quite a... We always struggle with his accent. Don't worry about it. You're not the first.
No idea what you're saying.
I didn't know that.
What?
Why wouldn't you tell me?
What?
What?
He's saying
I'm good at accents. I can speak other accent as well.
Oh, alright, go on.
I'm sure you can, but well, it's not much of a trick, really. It's my magic. You know, I studied hard for it, so.
Where did you study?
Well, what?
Where did you study?
Well, at the Imperial Academy, of course. Where else?
Ah, yes, DM. Is that where I studied?
Um. Quick question again. Were you from Quinn? In case, yes.
Ah,
This-
no, I was not. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then you did not study there.
Ah, I've heard very good things about that place. I'm a bit of a student of the arcane myself.
Oh, really? What
Yes,
is
indeed.
your area of
Go back to
expertise?
your school.
What is my area of expertise? Good question.
He has fallen into an existential crisis.
Guys, it's been weeks, alright. Oh, you know, this and that.
Fiends, demons.
I do have quite an interest in demons, yes, the occult. A lot of people kind of don't take kindly to that kind of thing, but I think if we stigmatize fields like that, it only gives us less information about them. Yeah?
Sure, you make a compelling case, but personally, I would not like to have a demon summoned in my room.
Yes, well, I can assure you that is not likely to happen. The rituals are very difficult. I'm just kidding. I, of course, never tried that. So, the wedding.
Right. What? I think you just started to refer to the weather. Or...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually dying. That's a good one.
We'll let you get back to relighting these fires then.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Have a good day.
You as well. Oh, what's your name?
My name?
Yes.
My name is... Okay, now I'm getting a name generator.
I'm
not that good.
I'm
Then-
Malfoy.
I'm not-
It's nice to meet you.
I'm not that good, guys. Come on. My name is Dai.
Oh, that's rude. We've only just met. If you wanted me to leave you alone, you could have just said so. But
No,
Okay.
no. I don't mean die as in death, but die as in my name.
okay. I thought it was a cruel joke.
Please don't take
at my
any
expense.
offense to this.
No,
It happens all the time,
I can imagine.
especially with the
Would you say-
general.
Would you say you've been on many adventures, Dai?
No, not really. I have
Oh.
that.
So if they made a story about you, they wouldn't call it The Adventure of Dai.
No. I guess they
That's
I,
an anime reference.
I would probably make a better name for myself and then just tell them to use that. Like Daniel.
That is a great
Daniel.
name.
I hate that name.
Oh, I love it. You should change your name to that. Anyway, it was a pleasure to meet you, Dai. All right.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
So,
Is he gone?
I've never seen you be so polite to anyone.
Well, it doesn't hurt to make friends, you know, make connections.
Is
I
he
feel
gone?
that's
I
something you
almost
could
believe you.
learn a thing or two about, judging by the way you talk to that soldier. But it's okay.
That's just friendly banter. He knew that.
Yeah, he seemed he was he was loving that.
don't we all say
I
safe
can
when-
make friends, okay. I'm very good at making friends.
I think the fact that he walked away immediately after you said it kind of
No.
shows that he may not have seen it as a joke the same way you did.
No, I don't think so.
Really? How
I
many
think
friends
what-
do you have
yeah.
outside of this group?
It's so many, like,
And
Uh,
inside the
I
group.
can't even count inside the group.
I whispered to Metaphor, were we supposed to be friends with her?
I punch him.
Were we supposed to be friends with her?
Oh well, you know, I use the term loosely. I think everyone is my friend.
I'm sorry.
That's how I choose to see the world. Even the people I don't like. And I look at Leopard. No,
Okay,
I'm
you
only
want to
joking,
know
it's
how
just a
to
bit
make
of banter.
friends?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just walk to the center of the camp, and I'll start playing my bagpipes to
Roll
catch
for-
everyone's attention, and then I'm gonna do my one-woman play. I'm just it's kind of just seeing, like, what people think of it.
Please act out the play.
Oh no,
Yeah, I mean, you said you got it. You said you did it. You know. Oh,
I
this is
did say
awkward.
that.
First,
Oh
roll
no!
for
Now you're gonna have
performance.
to act it out.
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
But I am sure that Dan is willing to help you in this play.
Yeah. Hey Mel, you wanna guest star in my play? Don't be shy. Just
Oh,
force
I
it to be in it.
don't know. Oh, fine. All right. But that
Cool.
doesn't that sort of defeat the purpose? Isn't it a one woman play? Oh well, to be fair, I'm
Shut
not a
up.
woman, so all right.
Shut up. Exactly.
It's still a one woman play.
Only room for one woman, but not sure what you are, so.
All right.
One woman, but as many guys as you want.
What was that, Stanley?
It's one woman play, but they can be other men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll, anyway, so roll for performance, Shaggy.
Okay, so I guess I get advantage because of the actor feat.
Yes.
Now I'm scared. Okay. Oh, this is better. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Slightly
Okay,
better.
so it's a good play. Act it out with Dan, please.
Oh, would you like to start? It's your
Oh,
play,
no.
your creation.
It's my play.
We will make this 1 or 2 minutes, you know.
Oh no, there's been a murder in town. Oh no, who did it?
What?
Who
A
murdered?
murder? Well, I don't know who the culprit was, but it certainly wasn't me.
Dan, roll.
Okay, I totally believe you. I think
Brilliant.
it was that other guy actually. The
Ah,
half
yes.
orc.
Oh, the other guy. Wait, which guy? You mean that one over there? And I point directly at Leo.
Fuck you. Okay, I'll change my appearance to look like a half orc. And then I'll change back to myself. Yeah, that guy. He
Oh
looks super
my.
shady.
Yes, he does. But how about that guy over there? The gnome. And I point towards Leo again.
I'll change it to a gnome. I'll change back. Yep, sure could have been him.
There's just so many suspects. Like
So-
that one over there, the Goliath.
Point at Stanley.
Yeah, I'll change into Iggy actually. Yeah, that guy looks super shady.
Oh, I agree. But let's go back to that gnome. I need to take another look at that gnome.
Just make it to the gnome.
Yes, I think it's the gnome.
Also,
It looks like the gnome is getting very aggressive, and I'll change to the gnome and I'll start slapping Mel.
Oh,
So-
yes, this is definitely the killer.
so well, Leopard is playing different roles and really doing her best to really make each role come to life. Metaphor is really good in playing his own role and really staying in character.
Brilliant. I will attempt to apprehend the gnome that's viciously attacking me.
Make a strength versus check.
Okay.
So both of you roll strength.
So okay, strength or athletics?
Strength.
Okay.
This
Two.
is gonna be... Yes.
Nice.
So you easily manage to capture the gnome. Not that Leopard is really resisting that much, of course, for the sake of the play, but nonetheless.
Aha! I've caught the killer. But there's one thing you don't know. The real killer was me. And I draw my dagger and
What?
pretend to stab Leo, but I don't actually stab her, of course.
Oh, is this town of Salem?
I thought I was
Okay.
gonna say the real killer was the friend.
Okay, so still in my gnome form, I just pretend to die and I kind of roll away, and then I just turn back into Goliath, I guess. Oh, did you see my friend the gnome? You know,
I.
Norbert gnome.
Oh no, is that him over there? And I point towards Leo again.
I'll change into a gnome again. Oh no, I'm just his twin. Have you seen my twin brother?
Oh my goodness! It would appear that he's been killed. Yet another gruesome murder in this town. But who
Oh
could have
no.
committed it?
I'm not sure who could have done it. Yes.
I bet it was that Warforged.
Oh, and the guy.
Which exists.
Oh, guys.
Don't they?
And the guy has to. And the guy has to go soon. So let's just
Yeah.
get the plot moving again, so that perhaps she can do something.
Oh
as well.
no. I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's alright.
Yeah,
It's a great.
so we finished the
definitely good.
play.
Yeah, let's just end the play there.
We're to do more of an improv.
Both of you get like inspiration die.
Oh hell yeah! But do we get a level up?
No.
Oh, but that was such a good performance. All right, fine.
Yeah, I agree.
You goddamn idiot.
Right. So, how much of a crowd did that gather?
I would say more than 100 soldiers.
Oh my god! They loved it.
This is nothing compared to my usual crowd.
Right, of
Did
course.
I
Of course.
come back?
Who did you come back?
Die.
No, no,
Oh.
Did the guy I insult come back?
no, of course not. They're still over here.
He will be your number one hater.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
He's
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go on.
Thank you, everyone, for watching the performance. If you would like to give us donations for our next theatrical thing.
Yeah, so
Again.
we can get him acting lessons. Would help a
Yes.
lot.
Exactly. You can put it in this bag, and I take off my backpack and just put it on the floor.
The soldiers will give you one big round of applause and then leave.
Brilliant.
Oof.
Well,
However, I go and put 17 silver and 4 in their bag.
and 4 copper.
No, 4 gold.
Oh, 4 gold. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
17 silver.
Amazing.
That was brilliant. And you see, he's shedding a tear from his eye.
I think you've got some vodka in your eye, Igor.
I know. It's my alchemy eye. It makes
Oh, how wholesome.
Okay, we'll divide the gold later.
You can keep it.
Oh, no, you take the gold, I'll take the silver.
No, it's fine.
Oh, well, if you insist.
if you don't want, I will take it.
No. I'll take it. It's okay. So, anyone else want to do anything around the camp?
Well, not really.
No, guys are all done exploring the camp, walking around and stuff.
Dinner time.
Yeah, then we will skip to the dinner. So,
Nice.
for that, of course, you eat in the general's tent. They've prepared a big table so that everybody can sit. That's very nice of them. And as promised, you all get a good piece of deer. Unless you're vegetarian, then you just get some potatoes. What do you think
I'll
about
take
it?
the deer.
Everybody here. So, first of all, you will just enjoy your dinner. The general won't bring up any
Business?
any business. Thank you.
That's alright.
I was looking for the word, but couldn't find it. So, I guess you all just eating quiet as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
shall
Igor is
roll
very
for.
silent.
I shall roll for food. The food was bad.
Oh no.
The potatoes or the deer?
Potatoes.
I pick
Okay.
one up with in my fingers and it just falls apart.
Yeah.
How long? General, how long did you have this food before you prepared it?
I didn't prepare anything. The cooks did it.
Ah.
Does Hilda
And
work here?
have you considered rehiring?
Well,
Igor is
well,
enjoying good food.
Yeah, Mel is a great
You have
cook.
you have to give me their recipe.
I would
This
have
is
some new cooks because, well, the previous ones were with the supply train. Those damn bandits.
Ah.
Why must they kill the cooks? Anyway, with the next supply train coming, the new cooks should be on the way.
That's good. Okay, well in that case, I guess I'll eat this. And I try a bite.
Because you don't like it?
Can I roll Constitution?
Sure.
Are there any like hounds or dogs around?
Not in the tent, no.
Oh, okay. I
Oh.
can stomach it. Okay.
Easy.
I've been through worse.
You just eat more and more because, well, after a certain time, you just don't notice the bad taste anymore, and it does fill you up. It's filled with calories and shit to keep you going.
Okay.
Calories and shit.
No wonder it tastes so bad. I think I've cracked the case.
I am. Dude, that's how food works. Anyway, so you I'll empty your plate,
Mhm.
and then the general does bring up a topic. So, were any of you able to come up with a plan?
Oh.
Oh, right.
Do you guys want to have a flashback scene to earlier this afternoon while you were walking around the camp?
My mouth is full and I just start eating more.
Yeah,
I do
Iggy
plan.
actually came up with a great plan.
Yeah, I do have
Right,
plan.
Iggy?
Yes, yes. But 1 second, 1 second.
Just start DMing Dan.
No, I was not actually DMing Dan.
Ah.
Yeah, I have brilliant plan. So, did you see that magic the wizard did?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think I can build a device that can do that. So you don't have to go to school for years. So you can just do some fire. I will make it. It will be very good.
What do you want to make?
A weapon that can breathe fire. It will be very nice. So that is my plan. What do you think?
So like it. It says you said that it breathes fire. Like it just like fuck. I forgot the word. Never mind this sentence.
Igor,
That's
sorry,
Yes?
how is that relevant?
I guess it isn't. It's
Very
just
relevant.
I guess it is just something I. But that is my plan. You asked for my plan, and that is my plan.
well.
It's kind of all I've been waiting for, thinking about.
Well, just think
Since
about
we
it. A device that just throws fire around the place. That's really powerful. One man can suddenly take on an entire unit by himself.
Hmm.
If it works, that is.
I think we
How
should
do you?
move on from
Oh.
the whole fire device discussion for now. We are here for a specific purpose.
No, no, he has a point.
What?
Of course, I have a point.
How would
Just
you
let
like
it
to?
all work.
How would you like to make that weapon?
Well, I still have to think about the design and everything, but I will get it done. Don't worry.
I'm looking forward to it. So, Malfoy.
Well, here's the thing. I don't have a plan per se, but we can always use this dinner as an opportunity to throw out ideas and see if anything sticks. Obviously, the first thing that comes to mind, and this may be a bit simplistic, is disguising as the Sioux and attempting to sneak into the main camp now that we know roughly where that is.
That's true, but let's just say that your party does not really resemble the demographic of this local area. So
Well,
getting you in would be.
that shouldn't be an issue for one of us. And I look over at Leah. I'm sure we can
Broken
make it work.
potato. Yes, me.
I'm sure we'll make it work.
Well, that's good that you have faith in that.
Um,
Well, of course, I would first like to say that the plan of using the army to go into the forces off the table. There's a reason why we are positioned right here, and that's to watch over the mountain range and the hills in case Zhao comes with an invasion to take the lands back.
I see.
So if we are going to be going into the forest, then well, I cannot imagine that being a quick campaign since they can hide everywhere basically, and they know the terrain better than us.
Well,
So we will be stuck there for a while.
I don't think we need to mobilize the army or anything like that just yet. I think what we need, what would be best, first of all, is perhaps another recon mission, sort of like the one we performed on the other camp. If we can sneak into the camp, perhaps they have. I mean, this is clearly. It's not a totally disorganized force. You know what I mean?
Yes, that is what is worrying me as well.
Exactly. So my line of thinking is that perhaps they have some kind of plans, which would undoubtedly be in the main camp. And if we can sneak in and find those plans and figure out their next move, perhaps that would give us some more insight as to how to separate the professionals from the revolutionaries.
Yes, that does seem like a smart plan. And of course, while I cannot mobilize the entire army, I can gift you a few units that you can use as you wish.
That could be useful. Do you, as an established military general, do you have any kind of anything that could assist us in stealth, perchance?
Could you specify that?
Well,
What are
perhaps
you looking for?
any specific items or
Well, if you want magic items, you can just ask about those. You don't have to tiptoe your way around me.
okay. Do you have any magic items that we could use?
Well, I don't have them here with me in the main camp, but in the town of Saki, there's a small depot of the military, and of course, Bao, our closest big safe city, has an entire arsenal. So if you're looking for something, I would advise you to go there.
That is helpful. If we were to go there, would they allow us in if we just said we were sent by you? Or do you have some kind of seal?
Well,
or
of course, I can
insight?
write a letter of recommendation, but I can make sure that you can get it. No worries about that.
Thank you. That sounds ideal then. I think.
And of course, I would guess that you guys have your own way of getting into towns and stuff and getting official stuff.
Yes, I suppose.
So then, your plan is to go to Saki first, perhaps find some useful stuff, and then scout out our main camp.
Yes, I think that would be the best option, unless anyone else has any other ideas. And I look over at the others.
Stanley will be
No.
back soon. He
Yeah.
says. And Annika has to go.
Right now.
Yeah, she left.
Oh. Okay. Well then, I guess that's the plan we're settling on for now then.
Yes. Oh, and I would advise you to watch out on the road since bandits have been roaming the area, of course. But you knew that.
Don't worry, we'll be perfectly careful.
Good. Well, then you can rest tonight here in the camp and then leave on some fresh horses.
All right.
I'd love a fresh horse.
That's good.
Back to the moment.
Okay.
Wait, that's a reference that nobody will understand except Stanley, and he's not here. Shit. Oh well. Right. So, is there any other business for us to discuss?
Well, since you guys just found out that he's been called the general and stuff, I suppose you don't have any lead on the identity of the bandit leader.
Not exactly.
But perhaps we can think about his background since, well, under his control they have been moving quite professionally with their shifting camp positions.
Indeed, that is a good point, and I think the fact that he's using a name such as the General or she, is indicative of possible prior military experience.
Indeed, and that would also explain why, well, the general manages to get outside help, like those armored people
Yes.
that you saw.
Is there anyone of note who's recently defected from the army that you would be aware of?
Well, not affected, of course. We did lose an army a couple of years ago, and we were fighting against Zhao. And as you can see here in the province, these mountain ranges, we had to drive them back over the mountain ranges, and one of the armies pursued them, and Zhao managed to rally a defensive force, and they got trapped on that side and were massacred. But it's hard to believe that the general somehow survived that and then turned on Quinn. I mean, why would he? He fought for us and supposedly died for us.
Yeah, but he did die or almost die. So he might be a bit salty about that.
What's salty about something?
Oh, it's just a term we use where I'm from. Anyway,
How long ago was this battle that took place?
Let's see if I remember correctly, around 4 years.
Okay, so it wouldn't be any use to revisit the battlefield to look for any potential connections.
Probably not. No, they probably cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Did anyone survive?
No, that's why we well, except for the few people who were sent as messengers before the battle took place, but from the people and soldiers who fought in the battle, no one came back.
Well, none of our forces, but Zhao forces. They survived. Yeah.
Because later on we would face them in these hills until we established the border as it is now.
General, what was his name?
General's name was Uki.
Oh, the fact that he had a name planned, this is definitely an important character.
I know, right? Interesting.
They called him the Flying Bird, but well, he...
Flying Bird. Very impressive.
Isn't that a bit redundant?
No, there are walking birds.
Yeah, chickens.
Exactly.
Well, chickens can fly, but you know.
I mean, can they?
If it doesn't from high on the building.
We have penguin where I'm from.
Ooh, what's that?
Tasty.
It's a bird that cannot fly.
Oh. Okay.
They look very beautiful though. Very adorable.
That's nice. I'd love to try one someday.
Most
No.
logical reaction. Food.
So his name was Uki.
Yes.
Does he have a last name
Yes,
or
he does.
first name?
Well, this is his first name.
Okay.
But wait, I'm in the wrong document. Give me a few seconds.
His name is
Um,
Q.
Guys, please do a commercial while I find the right document.
So guys,
Put-
D&D Beyond is a great service. You can have all your characters in one place, as long as you only have 6 characters. And you can get
Buy
access
stuff.
to
Well,
all the cool information
Matten.
locked behind a paywall. Oh, nice. Okay.
I knew I had it somewhere, but
Hmm. Do you know what he looks like?
Oh, good question.
Okay, I'm just gonna change into like sort of a default human.
okay.
I'm just gonna just alter my
We're
appearance.
doing like a
What do I have to
police
change?
sketch.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Amazing.
3D.
Or like a character.
I never served in his army, but from what I heard, he had long black hair, often in a ponytail.
Okay, long black hair, ponytail.
His face was a bit feminine, but he was clearly a man. He was quite big, and so were his muscles.
Okay, so I just keep my own face and I just make myself look ripped, like super ripped. Yeah, this looks accurate.
Did
Height?
you know him?
He was tall, was he?
No, but I can sense, what he looked like.
Hmm.
As an actor, I can kind of.
That's
yeah.
quite a power you have.
It is. I can sense he was this muscular, so.
That's nice. So, well, now you have a faint idea of what he is supposed to look like, but do you think he's alive?
We don't know, but whatever information we can gather will
Yeah,
undoubtedly be useful.
maybe
That's true.
I should just walk into the camp, look like this, and just see people's reactions.
You know what? That might not be a bad idea.
It could work if we actually knew what he looked like.
Oh yeah, all of his soldiers kind of died.
Yeah.
Awkward. Okay. It's fine. We'll if we happen to see the general in the camp, we can kind of compare.
Maybe
compare that
maybe I can
information.
pretend to be his mom. You know, walking around being like, oh no, have you seen my son? He died. Or maybe he didn't.
Oh, maybe he didn't.
After 4 years of when he supposedly died, you're like,
She's joking, by the way, General. This isn't a serious plan. we're professionals.
She's just a slow walker, the mother. Just took her 4 years. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Back to
We're
the game.
serious people. Don't worry. We're serious people.
I see that. Well, as long as you get results, I don't mind.
Okay. Well, I don't know about
You
you,
have
but
a
I am
plan?
full.
Mm.
You did eat a lot for someone who complained about the food.
Oh, complained me? No.
Yeah, I actually dumped my potatoes on your plate. And you didn't notice, so.
That's just because I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
You were the one telling me to get better cooks, right?
Oh, that was the other dragonborn.
Shaggy transforms to a dragonborn.
Please help me out.
Oh no, Mel, you're such a great actor. You can do it yourself.
Do you have glasses? Because you can just like put away your glasses.
Big
Yes.
mustache.
All right. I think that's the plan then. Head to Saki tomorrow and see if we can find anything that may assist us in the arsenal, and then head towards the camp and attempt the recon mission. Everyone's cool with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Bitchin'.
So
So,
it's been a pleasure dining with you.
dying with me?
Dining.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Hopefully
Yeah,
you
his
won't.
accent is a bit weird. I'm sorry.
He's Dutch.
And then he calls me weird.
What?
What are you
Well,
saying?
well, you are weird.
I didn't quite catch that. Anyway. Yes. All right. Let's call this a night then. I think. And I stand
It
up.
is a night. What do you mean call this a night?
Unless you have dessert.
Well, I wouldn't call it a day, would I, Igor? It's a night.
That's fucking stupid.
It will always be a night, whether we call it a night or not. It will always be a night.
As long as this will be a good night.
Mm.
It's not like we can change it, can we?
Okay, I'm going to bed.
That reminds me of the saying, when people say, this is time that I will never get back, but you will never get your time back. That's a
Well,
redundant statement.
Wait. Was the general saying that? Or
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
but it's very
leave
deep.
while he's saying that.
Yeah, I do as well.
Hey,
Do you do
he just
poetry,
continues to
General?
talk to himself.
Is there a is there a Mrs. General?
No. What are you implying?
No, nothing. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Bye.
With the general or
No,
Miss General?
no, just no general, just me.
Okay. So then are you also going to bed alone?
Yeah, of course.
You're
Or
the one
should I do Leoman's tiny hut?
What's the point in that?
You
I mean,
know,
sure,
get
go for
attacked.
it. Go for it. Why not?
If I get attacked by that one handsome guy.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, yeah, I'll cast Leoman's tiny hut. Just
the
in the
ultimate
middle of
cock
camp.
block.
Are we all staying in the hut or just you?
I don't know. Whoever wants to stay in the hut.
Okay, I'll come in.
Okay.
Sure, I'll go.
And the
Yeah, I
cockroach
guess
as well.
Ellie will
Yeah.
as well, so yeah.
So you can all take a long rest if you want to.
I'll
You
take
can
it.
also stay up and be sleep deprived.
Yeah, long rest sounds preferable, I think.
Can I wake up early?
What can you do?
Wake up early.
Roll? Yeah, for now, of course you can.
Okay. So yeah, after I will, like, when I wake up, I'm gonna get a notebook, my notebook, and I'm gonna start working on a sketch of my design for my weapon, my fire-breathing weapon.
Fair enough. Roll a d20, please.
Above average.
Yeah, you're making decent progress with.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna be doing for like
An
for a
hour.
while. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, for a few days at least, like every day when I wake up, I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm not gonna have a full design in one day.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. That's logical. That makes sense.
It's my downtime action.
Yup. Okay. So you do that, and then eventually the rest also wakes up, of course. Um, do you guys want to continue the session?
I'm happy to, but if you want to
Yeah, me
stop...
too.
Okay.
I mean, we've only been playing for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's right, but I don't know what Danny's schedule is since he
No, it's okay.
tight
Let's go.
schedule. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, you wake up in the morning and the camp is
Gone.
Burnt down.
reduced to atoms.
It was
The
all a
wizard burnt
dream.
it down.
Yeah.
It was all a dream.
The only thing you find is a note saying, "Thanks for the clothes."
We're still in James's house. Bob.
It turns out that the brothers actually captured you.
Yeah,
my
they were
God.
actually powerful wizards. We're actually
No.
still at headquarters.
You got teleported back. Turns out the king pulled a prank on you. There is no bandit lord.
Damn, that was epic. Got him.
Yeah.
Oh.
We just killed a random guy.
It was a social experiment. There's painters there and there and there.
Painters and writers, they just pop out everywhere. Oh.
Anyway.
So the camp is still there, and the camp has prepared horses for you, so you can travel quickly. They also give you
Our sources.
they also give you a bit of a package with clothing.
Ooh, a
Ooh.
goodie bag.
Is the clothing just that of Sue?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so let's mount up and head off. What are our horses like? This is important.
They are
Very important.
horses. They are
What
brown
color?
They're all brown.
and black
Oh, okay.
and white because we do equality here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's also a yellow one.
A yellow
a
one.
yellow horse.
Wait.
Oh, it's the yellow one.
Okay, I'll take the black one.
This horse looks sick.
I think it's got gangrene.
I'll take the yellow horse.
It's actually a lion.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Wait,
Hold
can the lion / horse carry me?
Yes. This one
I
can.
also have, but not Boris, right? Boris has to.
Yeah, no boys.
All right.
That's what you get,
Boris will
Boris.
walk.
Do the horses have names?
You are free to give them names.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Except
Oh,
for
man.
yours.
This is D&D.
He isn't- Except for your horse. He's named Johnny.
I hate you. Anyone want to swap horses? No, I'm gonna rename him anyway.
Wait,
I don't know what
that's not how you're supposed to play the game.
I don't
Mine
care.
is a lion, right?
No, it's just a horse.
Aw.
Alright,
Mm.
so
Just a very big horse. So what's your name?
I will name
So
it
horse name.
Bob.
Anatoly.
Simba.
Anatoly.
Oh.
I want to go through all the stereotypical Russian names in this game. I got
All of them?
Igor, Boris, and now Anatoly. Yes, all of them.
Oh fuck. Well,
Throughout the game, I will name stuff, and I will use all of the stereotypical Russian names.
like AK-47.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, Dan, what's the name of your horse?
oh, I'll call him Tenebris, which is just dark in Latin, because that's quite cool.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's
The
Dan, just so you know, your horse is the brown one, but that's
The brown
okay.
one. Okay, well then I'm gonna change that. I'll name it
No,
Obama.
no, I was just kidding.
name
Okay.
it Poopy.
No. I'll tell you to stop right here if you do that.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Wait, is my horse brown?
No,
I
it's a
think
white
by-
one.
Really?
That's the
I would have
white
thought the
one?
white one would go to Alina.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't
It's
want
symbolic.
Shaggy naming our horse.
Oh, yeah.
I hate you. I'll just name it bird shit.
Wow. That's animal abuse.
Oh my god, you know what? I'm happy with this. This is even better than having the brown one.
You play with this, right? Right?
What?
You can play with this, right? With bird shit.
That's his name, get over it.
Yeah.
D&D was a mistake, and so was love.
I agree with that. But the
Yeah,
name
I'll
is
just call her Birdie for short.
Oh, there you go,
Okay.
that's nice.
name shit. Birch.
Oh, that reminds me of Call Me
Hey,
Captain.
it's one of my characters in my play.
Oh. Anyway, so we'll let Annika name our horse some other time.
Wait, what did Igor name his horse?
Anatoly.
Oh, okay, nice.
What?
The classic Russian name of Anatoly.
I'm writing the names down in my notes. Tenebris, Anatoly, Budget. Oh my god.
For Annika, like maybe in character, we'll say like, oh, her horse was, to be named later, and then she actually names it to be named later. That's the actual name.
And then you call it Toby for short.
Yes. TBN.
Toby.
TBN.
All right, so let's head off in the direction of Saki.
Yeah, that you do. So, do you just want to go straight there, or do you want to take a detour, or whatever?
We'll just see what happens along the way. If there's anything interesting, we might take a brief detour.
Well,
Yeah.
there are several interesting things, like the mines. Do you want to go to the mines?
Oh, that's quite a big
Mines
detour, I
of
think.
Moria.
If we just head straight along that way, maybe we can stop in at this village.
You can play Minecraft in D&D.
I mean, you can also just avoid the village if you want to.
Yeah, but what's the
Yeah,
what's the
we
fun in
should
that?
do
Yeah, but it's a straight
improv.
line.
Let's do improv.
Just go in a straight line. Fuck it if there's a tree in the way, just straight line. It's a matter of principle. Why? Why?
What?
The-
What are you
That
talking
rude. Why would you do that?
about?
Anyway, so you go in a straight line from the camp.
Oops.
You just so happen to stumble upon a little village in the way.
Wow.
Hey, a village.
You do notice that if you go straight ahead, you will run your horses into a building.
Oh, we'd better stop, guys. There's a building in front of
I'm a
us.
man of my word.
Are there any signs
Really,
around indicating the name of this village?
Yes.
Are you looking up village names?
Can you read?
Village town.
No. Hmm.
The village's
List-
name is to be named.
List of city. Okay, I found a name. Where's the text? There we go. The text is.
I can't believe you didn't plan for this. You must have known that we would get distracted by every little
Yeah, exactly.
area on the map.
Yuan.
Yuan. Oh, okay.
Or is it Luan?
Luan.
Luan. Alright.
Okay.
Where's Lu 2?
Fuck. Oh. So done with this game.
No.
It's one of the other villages.
Yeah.
Loot 2, loot 3.
The 5 villages surrounding Saki are like the Lu 5.
Lu 1, no. No, it's not that. It's 100 feet, precisely. Wait, no, what?
Oh, what is whoa, hang on. Are you doing a pentagram?
I did not think of this.
Anyway, what's the village like when we enter?
Abandoned.
Oh.
Is it?
Except,
You mean you couldn't be bothered to come up with NPCs?
except for the
Everyone's
dog.
dead.
Except for the one important NPC, there's nobody else in there.
Except for a hooded man who's sitting in the empty corner of the tavern.
Convenient. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll just. How long have we been
Except
traveling?
for
by
the
this
dog.
point?
What?
How long have we been traveling by this point?
Let's say 3 hours.
Oh, okay, so we can probably just continue straight on.
But there's a dog.
Are there any interesting stores? I mean, I'm
Stores, like-
guessing not.
I think there are legitimately no people. Is that correct?
Well,
right?
You don't see any on the street.
Okay.
Can we look
There's a dog.
through the windows? Is there anyone
Look
inside?
through the window of a family and
Yeah. Just knock on the window.
What did you do?
Just a quick see if anyone's inside.
You threw a stone through the window.
They don't have windows.
No. There was a question. You threw a stone through the window, right?
No, I didn't say that. I just say I look through the window.
Oh, look
Okay,
through
so
the
you throw a stone through the window. Got it.
window.
All right.
You're killing an entire family.
I didn't do it correctly. That's why I asked. No, but if you look to the window, with the first building, you didn't see anyone.
There's
Do you
no
now
one
want to
there.
throw a stone through the window?
Strange.
I mean, guys, there's no one home.
I
know?
I dismount my
knock on the
horse.
door.
Oh, okay.
while I'm on the horse. No, I do get off my horse and then knock on the door.
No one answers. Do
Go
you
to a
open the
different
door? Oh,
No,
you go to
I'm
a
a
different door.
respectful man. I go to a different door.
Okay. You stand in front of the door.
I knock.
No one answers.
I
But
just. Oh, go ahead.
you do hear a dog bark.
Yeah, the dog. Okay. I'm gonna crouch in front of the dog and just say in common. Do you speak any languages?
The dog barks.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to communicate with it telepathically, just in case, because you never know. Okay, if it can understand at least one language, I can communicate with it. Does it happen to understand the language? This dog.
It speaks dog, so yes.
That's not an official language. I'm not counting it. Okay. Well, this is a lost cause. I
speaks
killed the
furry.
dog. No, I don't. Is anyone able to communicate with animals? Perhaps we can find out what's going on here
Nope.
from this boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I'm a good boy.
Whoa! What the fuck? No. Okay.
Is there a tavern?
Sure is.
Is it empty?
What?
Is it empty?
Are there people there?
It is empty.
Can I just look if there's some booze flying around?
So, as soon as
I
you
know.
enter the tavern, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No. My dex is so bad. Okay.
That sounds like a you problem that I have nothing to do with. Except for when you die.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
god!
money.
No. So, As soon as you set a foot into the tavern, you feel that something is wrong, and even before the symbols on the ground start shining, you quickly jump back and roll on the ground. And the next thing you know, fire engulfs the building.
Shit.
Like around me, or
No, the
did
building.
I manage to get out? Okay.
Anyway, you managed to get out. No worries.
Yeah. So no people. Also, this is a building filled with alcohol, I suppose.
Ah, should we step away?
Yes,
All right.
we should.
Yes, let's do that. I pick up the dog and
Oh,
and move away
me
from
too.
the building.
Me 3.
Okay. So this
Um,
whole village is trapped, I guess.
oh, maybe. What if there were people in that tavern?
Well, there
Uh,
aren't anyone anymore.
No, there
Hmm.
weren't. I looked.
Yeah, none that you could see. I don't know.
Maybe
Something's not
invisible
right here.
people.
That's,
Yeah,
no,
it's
that's not what I
definitely
mean.
creepy.
Maybe, just not in sight. Not in direct sight from the entrance, at least. I set the dog back
So
down.
spooky.
Hey, boy, do you, is there anything around
Woof
here you want to
woof.
show us?
Bark bark.
You let the dog on the ground.
Yeah.
He leads you to a certain house, and he starts barking at the door. It's probably the house of his owner.
Okay.
Should we trust the dog?
I don't see why not, but I'm not sure why we should. I'm not sure if it would be wise to go in.
Ridiculous. And I put Boris on the ground. I will open the door, but I won't go in. I will let Boris go in first.
So Boris does go in.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
step back.
Okay, make a dexterity throw for yourself and for Boris.
Just 1 second. Let me pull up his sheet. Dexterity saving throw.
Do we see any tracks of people walking away, or are there any horses around?
There
16.
were no horses. A 16?
Yep.
For who?
For Boris.
Boris. Okay. So but he stays inside the building, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes half damage. He takes 9 fire damage.
Oof.
As this building too engulfs in flame.
I look down
And
at
the
the
dog
dog.
starts barking again, and he wants to run inside the building.
I grab the dog and make sure it doesn't do that.
Okay. Roll for snuff.
How big
Okay,
is
but
the dog?
are there any footprints?
Roll for investigation.
Investigation. Okay. Okay, 17.
17. Okay, that's pretty good. So you are looking for footprints, right?
Yeah, like leading out of the village.
That's good. Okay. Well, leading out of the village.
Yeah, well, in general, but I kind of want to see a pattern.
Well, as you start like walking around the village, inspecting the ground and stuff, you notice there's certain set of footprints reoccurring. It looks like there wasn't a large group here, just a small group that went past every single house.
Okay. So, okay.
So
So maybe people were chased out of their houses, or they fled before they could be chased out of their houses. That makes sense?
maybe they were chased out, or maybe they were trapped inside. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe. I only see a few footprints, so.
Yeah.
So did we just burn a bunch of people to death?
Well, that's my issue. Yes, I suspect we may have.
Do you want to check the remains of the tavern?
Well, now you can have a dog.
Is it done burning?
No, but
Yeah, then I think I might pass on that. Thank you, though.
Okay, so-
well, that was your last chance.
Okay, I'm gonna look through my spells. I do have locate objects.
Make it rain.
Dimension
Hallelujah.
door.
Did I notice, like, the magic that set off, that triggered these traps, was it only in the doorways?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as you know.
Hmm.
The reactions only seem to occur when you enter the doorway, yeah.
I'm gonna go around the back of the building and see if there's a window or anything. I realize it's on fire, but, you know, just to take a look.
Yeah, there is a window in the back.
Can I look inside?
Sure.
Do I only see fire?
Well, of course, there's a lot of smoke inside the building because it is on fire. But you do manage to make out like a, uh, um, a staircase going up, as well as like a normal living room of like a house, and a staircase going down.
Hmm. Okay. Just estimating, if I were to enter the building, I mean, could I do that without setting myself on fire, or is that impossible?
You can certainly do that, yeah.
How long would I have roughly before I would be unable to escape again?
Do you mean like the building collapsing, or you're passing out from the smoke?
More like the flames engulfing the building too much.
Okay. We probably have like a good minute or two.
Okay, let me quickly look at something.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can climb in through the window.
Okay. Well, the window is not that hard to get through, so you like jump through it, or just what's your method?
I guess I just like climb through and drop down onto the floor and hope that it doesn't trigger any more traps.
Okay. You do that, and no other trap goes off.
Okay, I will immediately head downstairs.
Downstairs. Good. That's a smart choice, because down there you find a man tied up. He's unconscious.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh shit, he's unconscious. I will grab him and see if I can lift him up.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Wait, can I cast guidance on myself?
I think you can.
Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, I'll cast guidance on myself first, and then
Okay.
and then I'll add my guidance. 17.
Okay, that's more than enough to pick him up.
Cool. Okay, then I will carry him back upstairs and shove him out the window.
Okay.
I will grab him. I'll be standing by the window so I can grab him and see, so he doesn't fall.
Okay, so you catch him, man. Do you leave the building then?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do, the building is still on fire. It looks pretty weak now, and it's probably good that you found the man so quickly. Otherwise, he would have probably been buried on the remains of the house, and
Yikes.
he would have probably died one way or another.
Dude, what happened to the tavern? It hasn't been burnt down yet.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay,
At this point.
okay.
Do you want to check?
Yeah, I'll check.
Okay. So it turns out the tavern was pretty filled with people.
No!
You apparently they put some people upstairs, and you find around 15 bodies.
Fucking hell.
No!
15 bodies in the remains, and do you want to try and get like in the basement of the tavern?
Sure.
So they find like another 20 people who like run out of air and
No.
just choke because of the smoke.
Jesus Christ. Not that I know who that guy is. Um. Well, that
Maybe your
could have
patron
gone
is
better.
Jesus.
I think we should move on from this. Let's let's wait until this one wakes up, and not mess around with any more buildings in the meantime.
Okay, that's a good choice. So you wait a bit. The dog keeps the man company, solidifying the theory that it is indeed his owner.
All right, nice.
Do you
Leo
want
is in shock, kind of.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's-
go over
He's
to
just murdered
to
like
Leo.
30 people.
Hey, you weren't the one who killed those people, okay? Don't let it weigh too much on your conscience.
Yeah, it was. You did say there might be people inside.
Yeah, after the fact.
I just didn't bother to check.
None of us could have known that these traps had been set.
Ah.
So
I just went in there for the alcohol. I just wanted to get some drinks.
I mean, that's why most people go into taverns. So
True. I knew no one was inside. I just wanted to steal some. God, I'm a terrible person.
no, you're not. Look, let's see if we can find out why exactly this happened in the first place. Remember,
Yeah, you're right.
look, some lives were lost, but there's if you really want to save more lives, there's still plenty more that can be saved as long as we do this right.
Yes, you're right. Hmm. Yeah, we should move on.
Okay, let's wait until this guy wakes up and then ask him some questions.
conveniently, that's when the guy wakes up.
Ah, how convenient.
Always love convenient plot timing.
Indeed. All right. Let's go and ask him a few things then.
Alright, so the man wakes up. He is still he is not fully back. He's like very dizzy and stuff, and he finds it hard to grasp the situation. What's going on here? Who are you people? Oh my head, it hurts.
we're just travelers. We found you unconscious in your basement. Do you have any
Basement.
recollection of how this happened?
I remember there was. Let's see. Oh fuck, my head, it hurts so much. Well, well, normally nothing would happen here really, but at one point, like a small group, like 6 people, 7. I don't know. They entered the town and surely like people, they didn't go downstairs and didn't go outside and stuff. And after a couple of days, this whole town like it was a ghost town, and I don't know where people went, but they were just gone. And eventually, someone came to my house, and then I opened the door, and my little buddy here, and he pets the dog. He ran outside, and that's the last thing I remember.
Huh. These people, what do they look like? Do you remember that?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure that a few of them were magicians. Them, sure.
That makes
There's
sense.
staffs and orbs and stuff. That's gotta be those guys. Well, and the other guys, the other guys that were with him, they look like ruffians, you know, just rough types.
So, can you describe their attire? What kind of thing were they wearing?
Well, I guess the description of like black cloaks doesn't help you much, does it?
No, that's something.
Perhaps I can remember something more, but oh god, I'm just don't know what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, well, you did come quite close to dying, so that makes sense. But hey, you're alive. Congratulations.
But what even happened?
your house kind of went woof, you know. It's not. You don't have a house anymore. Basically, they set up
Oh, well.
traps around the buildings, it seems, and we tried to enter your house, and immediately a trap was triggered that set it aflame. Luckily, we were able to get inside and take you out before the fire got to you. Unfortunately, some others weren't so lucky. So.
Dear God, that's horrible. Well, wait. Did you enter my house after the explosion triggers?
Yeah,
But why? The building was on fire.
I suspected there may be people inside, and I was right.
Oh.
So.
Because he's a good person, unlike some of us.
Don't worry about her. She's going through a lot right now.
I'm a murderer.
Yeah.
What is she talking about?
She
I think
punched the guy in the
I
face.
killed like half your town. I'm so sorry.
Oh, there is that as well.
You burned what town?
No, I sort of set the tavern on fire. There were people inside.
Look, let's not.
Yeah, I hope your
misdirect
wife
the,
wasn't an alcoholic.
Let's not misdirect the blame here. This is not.
Well, she did have issues with alcohol.
Oh no. Well, I'm
I
sure
mean,
she's fine.
chances are she doesn't have those issues anymore. So.
Don't tell me you said in character.
Yeah, of course I do.
Remember, kid, drinking is bad.
He looks at you. He's completely shocked and flabbergasted.
Look, we want to get to the bottom of
What
this.
did you just
Okay?
say?
We need to find out who did this. But I'm not sure what else to go on.
Wait, so there are still people inside, right? In the other houses? Or maybe
there
they
presumably would be.
maybe
Some of
they're
them were
starved.
in the tavern, or maybe some of them were in the tavern. So
Yeah, how many people lived in this village?
Well,
31.
That's literally more than the people who. Oh, less than the people who died in the tavern.
Yeah, 30.
Well, I suppose we were nearing 200.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I only killed like less than half, so yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. People have done worse things.
I don't think that counts as you killing them. If that was the case, I almost killed this guy. I laugh about it.
Well,
Yes,
then we
well,
would have had a dog.
Let's not be throwing guilt around when it's clear that the people truly responsible are these mages and ruffians, as you describe them. Did they have any kind of insignias, or was it just plain black clothing they were wearing?
I will try to remember. Let's see.
Maybe some vodka will help you remember.
Some what?
Some vodka. Do you want to try some?
I guess I will pause. It doesn't seem to
It might
doesn't
help you
seem to be
remember.
predictive. Excuse me, as you said. Let me try to get some. I'm pretty sure it involved a circle, shields, perhaps.
A circle of shields.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good.
I'm sorry. I cannot remember anymore.
That's all right. That may be enough to go on.
You know, I sold weapons to people on the black market and stuff, so I know some of these rough types. Did I ever encounter someone like that? Yeah.
Not a lot, so maybe.
Did you encounter what, to be precise?
You know, people with that insignia that you said, like people who wear black cloaks and
Well,
you know, and that certain circle of shield.
well, you do not know anyone who has that insignia. You do know of a certain group of people who do like to commit these kind of atrocities.
Oh.
I hope I did. I hope I had made some of these traps for them.
Hmm. Have you? Haven't you?
I mean, maybe. Actually, where are we? Like next to his house or tavern or something?
Next to his house, I guess.
Can I go in to like find the remains of the traps?
Well, Shaggy did see them.
Yeah, but I need to see them to see if I recognize them.
Well,
That's something I built.
well, do you sell any kind of magic traps?
I think so. I think artificers do
Yeah, we do
sort of
magic.
embed magic into
Yeah.
their creations.
Yeah.
Okay, roll investigation.
Okay. That is a 9.
9. Yeah, no, you don't find anything. You just find scorch marks and shit.
I ask Leo, can you help me find the traps? That's
Mm,
that's the tough.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, I guess I'll help him.
You help him? Oh.
Yeah, searching.
Okay, roll for investigation. Yeah, no, you don't find much more.
I'm very distracted.
So, but I do know of some group that does this kind of traps, right?
A
They
group,
use
yeah.
kind of traps. Okay, do I know what they call each other? What other information do I know about them?
Well, you know that they are like a mercenary group, like freelancers, really. Um, um, and they normally don't get like a lot of big jobs, but everyone does know their name because when they do something, it is like this. It's like freaking awful. And you've basically only heard rumors about them, but perhaps you can use your contacts to find some more about them, since they never really piqued your interest.
Yeah. I won't share that information with the group right now.
Will or
So
won't?
I won't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have I heard of them? I do travel a lot.
Since you don't really have that like black market criminal connection and shit,
Okay, yeah, that's
I
fine.
wouldn't really say that you know how to make those connections and shit to a certain group. Just like, oh, this is awful. Who would do such a thing?
Well, well, I'm sure we will run into this group again at some point. We will
Yeah,
need
isn't there another village on the way to the forest?
On the way to the forest, yeah, there is.
So okay, so how old do wait, what did the guy say? How many days ago was he kind of captured?
Well, he finds it hard to tell because
Okay, but yeah.
he doesn't know for how long he's out. He's been out for. But those people stayed in before he was like put down in his basement. The
Yeah.
group stayed in the town for 3 days.
Okay, but he's still alive, so Okay.
Yeah, you can't stay unconscious for too long.
Yeah, or survive without food or water.
But who says he's unconscious naturally?
What? Oh no.
But he
Magic.
woke up naturally.
Did he though?
Yes.
Did he really?
Perhaps. Okay. Oh, we should ask for his name. What's his name?
His name, of course. Wait, let me.
Wuhai. Okay.
Okay. There you go.
On,
Beautiful name. Completely original. Like, on the spot, you know.
Yeah.
So, did
So
we...
this session we met a Woo and a Sue. Nice.
It was very suspicious.
So creative.
Fuck off, mate. I would like to see you try it.
Gibraxtinum. No, that's a name. Gibraxton.
And now shit people can actually pronounce.
Ooh,
Oh,
Bob.
that's racist.
Okay.
Oh god.
Well, before we move on, we should probably... We need to find a way to dismantle these traps, otherwise, because we can't save all 200 people individually, surely. I mean, we could, I guess.
We're already too late, so...
Oh yeah, fair point. You've whittled it down a bit for us.
Right.
So we've only got about 160 left to save now. If we each take 40, then we can do this in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Everyone okay
You'll
with that?
probably
Or we
have
could
to
just
spend the
move
rest
on. I mean, we are on an important... You know... So, are we saving
Probably
lives, or are
should.
we...
We should save lives,
Alright,
I think.
let's do it then. So we'll go around the village and sneak in through the windows. Make sure not to use the doors. And then go and get the people out of their buildings.
Okay. It'll take you the rest of the day to round them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you find that when they that all of them wake up around the same time after they leave their respective house.
Okay, so the houses are cursed. Great.
Brilliant. Well, I would not move here.
Yeah, but I think housing prices are quite down, so...
Fair point.
It's free real estate.
Alright. Now that, I mean, once we've rescued everyone, I guess there's not a whole lot else to do except continue on our merry way.
I'll play my flute very sadly.
Oh, we should probably warn people not to go in the houses. I guess we'll gather them all up and do that. Or we could
caught fire.
After they woke up, do the fire still work? We gotta check that. So
Well,
good point.
The couple of fires say yes.
No, but like, can they be triggered? After they've been taken out?
After because if they wake up magically, maybe that magic also affects the house's magic.
Well,
Maybe.
I'm interested to find this out.
Just check.
Igor, why don't you go ahead and step inside?
I will, but not me. I will send in Boris.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you got someone out of the building, and send Boris in, and I want Boris to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I mean, this proves that it doesn't work, but still was worth it, right? 13.
He takes full damage, 9 fire damage.
Oh damn.
He can take it.
Anyway, since it is nearing 6 for me, I think it's almost dinner time for me. So
Yeah.
let's wrap this up a bit.
Well, once the people wake up, I like to quickly gather them all together if possible, and just let them know. Is that possible? Can I do that?
Oh yeah, you can round
Okay,
people up,
okay.
sure. Kill them.
People of
All of them.
Luan, I'm afraid something strange has happened to your village, and you cannot go into any of your houses or you'll die. So, now that that's out of the way, who wants to come to Saki? Any takers? We can guide you there, but if you stay here, there's really nothing, and if you go in a building, you will die.
The people look a bit uncomfortable. It's quite a shock for them, really. They have been
Playing the
told to
flutes.
sit there.
I'm
They-
trying to kind of ease their pain, you know.
Yeah.
They've
Also,
been
some
told
of
that
you
they're-
may have lost relatives. The tavern was very busy, and unfortunately, we only figured out that they were trapped after we had already tried to enter. Not really our fault, though, so let's just agree to move on from that, yeah?
They at least want to bury their dead, you know.
There's not much left to bury, to be honest.
What about the people that fucking choked downstairs?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay, go for it. I mean, they're already technically buried. So.
Jesus
If we
Christ.
get demonetized, it's because of you.
Leo will help.
You're the actual worst. I don't even help. I just
He is
kind
a
of
warlock, so
yeah.
that's actually true to character.
I don't help. I just kind of follow them and just keep playing the flute. And kind of like nod a bit.
Good.
No,
So-
sort of just a kind of encouragement.
So it's quite a sad night that you spend in the village.
Yeah. Bless you.
Bless you.
Yes, I too have the coronavirus.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Right. So, do you want to wrap up the session there, Ray? Considering you're having a sneezing fit.
No, I think he's pronouncing names actually.
Oh, okay.
fuck you. That's rude. Anyway.
And racist.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you spend the night there.
Stanley,
people
not
are-
everything is racist. Anyway, we're about to end the stream, so say the N word, quick. Do it.
Nugget.
There you go.
How dare you?
That's
So
that's the end.
All right.
very dark ending.
Yeah, like okay. So truth be told,
I mean,
I-
is it a dark ending?
I
We're
had
gonna...
nothing. I
Yeah,
had
sorry.
nothing planned for this village. And I guess you know what? This is fun.
I could kind of tell, but at the same time, you played it off well. Like this
Yeah,
has
well-
been an
Yeah.
interesting little detour.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Wait, what do you mean? I could kind of tell.
I mean, anyway, thanks for watching,
Rude.
guys.
Yeah, nice session, guys.
Yeah, good stuff.
Next question when?
Yeah, well,
In a month, so
in a month, brilliant. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please
Right.
follow the channel, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
Yep.
And we will catch you next time.
don't burn people.
That's also
Join
the
good
Discord.
advice. Yeah, join the Discord. Link in description or link in whatever. Just it's around there somewhere. Look for it.
Yeah.
Bye bye.